If you have been following along and you are running Boston, please drop your number in the comments below so that we can follow along and track you as well.
Okay. And for my last run in North Carolina before Boston.
This is me, I'm so royal, and you all wanna be round. Yeah, you all wanna be round. Round a champion, a champion. I got tons of soul on my true collectible. Famous, also famous, number one, desirable. I do what I want, when I want, and how I want it. Leave you with the one, and yeah, that's how I roll. I got change to throw, I don't care about no gold. Better, so much better, flipping incredible. Always on the show, so they know that I still got it. And I never feel sorry, yeah, to fuck the world. This is me, I'm so royal, and you all wanna be round. Yeah, you all wanna be round. Round a champion, a champion.
Hey guys, this is it. This is my last Boston Marathon training weekly recap. This is week 13, and I'm also going to share my race plans at the end of this video, so be sure to stick around for that. Also, I have made a ton of Boston Marathon specific videos the past several weeks. I've made some about what to pack, what to expect at the expo, and how to calm anxiety, all different things. So if you haven't seen those, be sure to check those out if you are running Boston. I think that you will find them really helpful. So today I'm just gonna talk briefly about what my training looked like for the last week, and then I will also share my race plans. So this past week on Monday, I did my last double-digit run. It was 1 mile warm-up, and then I did, I believe, 8 at marathon pace, and then about a 1.5 to 2 mile cool down. Then on Tuesday, I took completely off. I slept in, it was wonderful. Wednesday, I went to the track, did a 2 mile warm up, and then 6 by 400, very nice, slow, just a walk, 400 walk recovery, which was really nice. And then a 2 mile cool down. Thursday, again, I took another day off and I just slept in, and it was lovely. I felt like that was the best thing I could do for my body this week. Then today is Friday. Today I did my final kind of leg check. I did a 10, 11 minute warm up, and then 3 miles at marathon pace, and then about an 8 minute cool down. And I tested out the shoes that I'll be wearing in the race. Felt good, everything feels good. So I am ready. The last run I'll do is I will do a shakeout on Sunday, one of the shakeout runs. There's a ton in Boston with some friends. And then it'll be Marathon Monday, it'll be go time. So my goal for this Boston Marathon is really kind of complex. A couple weeks ago, I said that I would try to do like a 7:20, and then my training was going really well, and I had a really great time at the half, and was thinking maybe I could do more like a 7:15 pace, which would be around a 3:10. And my race predictor from my Garmin actually even said like, I think a 3:09:59. And so I was really leaning towards that direction. Everything just kind of seemed like I could do it. And then I got sick, and that kind of just messed a lot of things up. My race predictor adjusted to a slower time, and I didn't hit some of my targets. And so that has kind of gotten in my head a little bit. So all that to say, I think I'm kind of more shooting for like a range, and rather than have like one specific goal, I have several. So my goal for the marathon is to try to stick around like a 7:15 to 7:20 pace. Last year, I think I did about a 7:30 pace, and I remember afterwards and in my recap, I said I felt like I had more in me, like I could have done a 7:20 or a 7:15 pace. I really felt that way. And so it's a very fine line of wanting to do your best, but not also go too hard and then crash and burn. So I'm kind of hoping to stick around that 7:15 to 7:20 range and just lock it in. That's really how I race best, is I don't negative split. I just kind of, even with Boston having a lot of the elevation changes last year, I just really tried to keep my pace really consistent. And so that will be my goal again this year, is to just find a good pace that feels comfortable somewhere around that range and then lock it in. As far as time goals, If I can stick with like a 7:20, I think that would be like a 3:12, which I would be really happy with. So I really want to beat Caleb's time, and he knows that. We have a very friendly competition going. He is actually like telling me I need to beat his time. So that would be a 3:14:45, I believe, for Myrtle Beach. So that's a goal. If I don't hit that, my next goal would be I just want to beat my time from last year at Boston, which was a 3:17. So that's a goal. If I don't hit that, I'd really just like to qualify again. For my age range, it's a 3:35, but knowing that you typically have to be well under that because of the buffer, like a 3:25. So 3:25, I would feel safe, like, okay, I can qualify again. Not that I'm planning on going again next year, but it's just always nice to have that option. So those are kind of the goals of things that are targets that I would like to shoot for, but the main one being that 3:12, I would really be happy with that. So I am planning for nutrition on the course. I am planning on taking 5 gels. I'm gonna take one at 5 and then every 4 miles after that. So 9, 13, 17, and 21. Some things that I'm really looking forward to on the course are on mile 3. They have just added a statue of Spencer, who's the golden retriever, who's kind of like a mascot for the marathon. So that's in Ashland around mile 3. I'm going to be looking for that. And also Caleb is going to be there. I don't think that we've shared this. Last time we talked about going to Boston, we mentioned it was a girls trip, but he managed to snag a super cheap flight. And so he's going to make a really quick trip up to get some footage of the marathon and be there to cheer. So looking forward to seeing him around mile 3. Then at 13, the Wellesley Scream Tunnel. I am so excited for that. That was just a big adrenaline rush last year, so I'm really looking forward to that. Then again at mile 16, Caleb will be there, I think, as well as maybe some friends. So I always look forward to that, and that will be right before the Newton Hill start. Another highlight is getting to the top of Heartbreak Hill. I remember that so vividly from last year. There's a big balloon archway at the top that says, congratulations, you made it to the top of Heartbreak. And then after that, it's pretty much downhill and on into Boston. So those are some of the things along the course that I'm really looking forward to. If you are running Boston or you are in Boston and you see one of us walking around with the GoPro, please come and say hello. We would love to meet you. If you want to track, my tracking number is 13134. I'm actually listed as Catherine Eford. And if you have been following along and you are running Boston, please drop your number in the comments below so that we can follow along and track you as well. And for all the runners who are going to be out there on Monday in Boston running, I cannot wait to be out on the streets with you, and good luck. I hope you have an amazing time and a phenomenal race. It's gonna be awesome.